Everybody, how y'all doing today? And what's up, Sussex Squad? Y'all sit down. We got a busy day. If you guys don't know, Kate and William, and I use that term loosely, Kate and William, released a photo of Prince Louis. That photo already has been jumped on, and anyone with two eyes are saying it is fake. At the end of the day, it has not been verified from reputable sources. And we have people telling us never believe anything Kensington's pals say because they are like North Korea, baby. They will propaganda us into the ground. Now, here's the funny thing, okay? When that happened, I literally sat there and I said, idiots thought it was going to happen. You know, my internal dialogue, anytime I look at anything Kensington Palace does. But I said, how are they going to make this about Meghan and Harry? What smoke screen are they going to do? Because every time they mess up, they're like, look, Meghan and Harry. They already went with Jam. They already went with this. They already went with that. And I literally said, what else could they do? Well, baby, it looks like they could do a lot. And by a lot, I mean nothing. And by nothing, I mean, do you know they have dusted the dust off of the Meghan bullying comments? Do you know they dusted the dust off of the Meghan bullying comments, talking about that trickle of a stream of bullying has now the dam is broken. And Samantha Cohen, who, pardon me if I don't know anything, Samantha Cohen is now saying she's ready to tell all. Now, mind you, this is the same Samantha Cohen that is best buddies with Jason Knopf. Okay. And Samantha Cohen was the only one that has come out and said anything. As a matter of fact, other people that Meghan worked with at the palace literally said, take our name out of this. We never had any problem at all, right? Any problem at all with Meghan Markle. But we have Samantha Cohen. She's a former aide of Meghan Markle, and she was interviewed in Buckingham Palace, right? Into Meghan's bullying accusations, the accusations that came up as zero. But of course, since Kate is sick, they're going to get another white woman to come out and play victim and say, me, oh, blacky black Meghan bullied me to tears. Anyway, right? They said the former aide of Meghan Markle has confirmed that she interviewed with Buckingham Palace and Buckingham Palace's investigation. Now, here's the thing that really tripped me off. At the fact of it had a headline about the way she's basically ready to blow the top off of everything. The only problem is the headline says one thing, but the article is a big nothing burger because you see her double talking. This, in my opinion, is a way to change the subject of this other scandal that those dum-dums in Kensington Palace got themselves into. Baby, when I say the bar is in hell, it is literally gone to Middle Earth. We are in, what is it, Voldemort Dome, Gandalf time, wherever we are, baby. The bar is in sub-earth. And William still can't get his bald head underneath it. Let's keep going. Anyway, let me pull this article because I can't. You know that she's super, super tight with Jason Knopf. And again, I believe this is something they cooked up and something that they will keep moving forward with. She's broken her silence about bullying allegations, claims staff quit on her. You mean the same staff that was calling her Meghan, the same staff that was like, I will not bow to an American divorcee Black woman, the same staff that was conspiring to, according to everyone else, drive Meghan crazy? Okay. Let's get into this. This is by Tom Bauer. He is another bootlegger for the royal establishment. Now, again, this is just my opinion, and far be it for me to actually say that the royal families are liars, cheaters, scammers, Pedialyte bear lovers and friends of, and just despicably horrible people who maybe generations ago, and by generations, I mean back to biblical times, might have been normal people, but now they are horrible and they need to be abolished. Again, the dam of silence on Meghan's bullying at the palace is finally broken. This trickle will soon become a stream. Notice they said a stream, not an ocean, not a river, but a stream. Even in the articles when they try to drag Meghan It still ain't happening. Anyway, they say the senior royal official, Samantha Cohen, has finally broken cover on the explosive bullying claims that first rocked Kensington Palace in 2001 and still reverberate today. Baby, I guess you're talking to your home team because nobody else is buying it. We don't believe you. You need more people. Samantha is a loyal and long-standing former palace aide, has confirmed to an Australian newspaper that she was indeed among those interviewed by the palace in the wake of complaints about Meghan's alleged aggressive behavior. A small step forward, you think, but a significant one when it comes to an episode which officials have so far swept under the carpet. They swept it under the carpet because it turned out to be embarrassing for them. They swept it under the carpet because they had no way to prove it. They swept it under the carpet because they made these claims, hoping people would back them up, and everybody was just sitting there like, neat. Listen, Samantha's not just any courtier after all. An intelligent, charming Australian, she'd been working with the late Queen for 20 years when she was asked to undertake a challenging new assignment. Samantha agreed to help the newly engaged Meghan acclimatize to the royal family and life in Kensington Palace. So this was the girl you sent to sabotage Meghan. Okay. Her task was to persuade an ambitious, career-minded, and outspoken California actress. Here's another thing. How are the royals, and William especially, always trying to get in on America, be beloved by America, do whatever in America, but every single time they get the chance, they talk trash about America. She was too American. They talk trash about California. They talk trash about everything and everybody, but yet you think you're going to come up in this piece and do what? You let us know in every article you don't like Americans, but yet we're supposed to embrace the bald-headed wonder and his disappearing wife. I guess William turned into a magician. Again, watch my video about Lewis. One, it's super funny, but second, if Kate is still with us, she needs to be ashamed of herself. And if she isn't, Scotland Yard needs to circle William. Also, there's nothing new on Thomas Kingston's death. Listen. So perhaps it's a tall order. Listen, she was tasked with persuade an ambition, career-minded, and outspoken California actress to embrace the royal family's immutable hierarchy and rigid protocols. Okay. Anyway, perhaps it was a tall order. Certainly, I believe that Mrs. Cohen was soon exasperated within months or so, and that Meghan either disagreed with or failed to understand the non-negotiable elements of royalty. Let me just say this. Everything they're saying but none of it's true. But even if 1/5 of it is true, Meghan came into royal. She thought she was going to actually change the institution. And by change, I mean actually make them seem likable, 20th century, diversity, all that stuff. But not even that. It's just like, you guys. She soon found out that they were ineffectual, not by chance, but by design. She then decided, I'm out. I'm taking my man. Matter of fact, he's coming with me. I don't even have to take him. I'm taking my baby, and we're going back to my home. And you ain't got to worry about us anymore. And if that is the case, what are you mad about? She did exactly what y'all wanted. She left. She never looked back. She living her life. She got her money. She's with her Hollywood friends. What is the problem? That's right. Because when you said in your mind, only royalty or what? Deletion? We all know that didn't work. They said, so the writer, this Tom Bauer, said, certainly I believe that Miss Cohen was soon exasperated within 6 months or so, and Meghan either disagreed with or failed to understand the non-negotiable elements of royalty. I also believe that members of Samantha's team viewed this as an irresponsible self-indulgence. Samantha's team was Jason Knopf. Could the 30, and I think that's the person that, well, anyway, besides, you know who Jason Knopf is. If you're not, go look at my old videos. Jason Knopf is a vile person, in my opinion. Could a 36-year-old with a profile adapt to the British propensity for understatement? Could she? So funny she couldn't adapt, but then Kate used Meghan as her mood board. Could she ditch the Hollywood's hyperbole and favor the palace's low-key, repetitive, no comment? It seems not. A year later, after Harry and Meghan's glorious May wedding in Windsor, Cohen was in a mood to resign. Again, this was all a setup, and Meghan saw that you were the ops, right? They said she doesn't go. Samantha complained behind the scenes that she felt she'd been treated harshly and likened the job to working with teenagers. She doesn't go quite so far in her conversation with the Herald Sun, but Samantha does say that she stayed in her role 3 times as long as she had planned because the officials struggled to find a replacement. So you were in the role for 6 months and you stayed there, you planned to stay there for two. So you decided you couldn't work with Meghan within a week of working with her? Okay. Um, when a new private secretary was eventually found, the person quit during Harry and Meghan's tour in Africa. Why did they quit? Because they felt that Meghan was uppity because when she found out her only son and firstborn child had been involved in some type of smoke fire, instead of continuing with the tour, she went to see what was wrong with her son and grabbed her baby. Then she refused to leave Archie anywhere else but with her. And then um she wouldn't listen on the advice, excuse me, on the advice that they gave her on the tour. Y'all, I can't. She said I was only supposed to stay for 6 months, but stayed for 18. We couldn't find a replacement for me. And when we did, we took them on tour to Africa with Harry and Meghan to show them the ropes, but they left as well while in Africa. Okay, so sorry, it wasn't 2 months. She said that she stayed. This doesn't make any sense. You sent 18 months until Harry fired you. She confirmed that she was one of the number of courtiers who had been interviewed following the bully complaint raised by Harry and Meghan's communications secretary, Jason Knopf, in 2018. It became clear that 3 women had formally told Jason that Meghan was allegedly bullying them. Anyway, Jason alleged to the palace's human resources department that Meghan bullied 2 PAs out of the household within the space of a year and was targeting other female staff. So now she's a anti-woman. Got it. He noted that one departed member of the staff had said her encounters with Meghan made her feel sick. I can't stop shaking was another one cited. I felt terrified. This is with a phone call, but they have no evidence at all. And if they had evidence, they would have shouted it from the rooftops. This is pathetic. It really honestly is. But honestly, at this point, Kensington Palace is pathetic. In each ways, they show us new ways on how they become more and more and more pathetic. You guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I will talk to you later. Bye.